Between yesterday and today, markets are pretty neutral. I'm Darren, and this is 3 things you need to know for Wednesday, November the 29th. One Fed Governor, Michelle Bowman, says the interest rates need to be raised further to bring inflation down to 2% in a timely fashion. Another governor, Christopher Waller, says the rates are at the right levels but will need more data. Wonder how many years is needed to be considered a timely fashion. With the government questioning China's TikTok existence in the U.S., they seem to be looking past Temu and Shein. That will get tested even more as Shein looks to go public. Seems we may be cherry-picking with Chinese companies to degrade and which ones to promote. The SEC has asked the Securities and Exchange of Thailand, or the SET, to reimpose pricing rules they had abandoned in 2020 so they can examine naked short selling. Brokers now need to identify the beneficiaries of short-selling transactions by disclosing the names of the investors. Trade while you're sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
Hey, son. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, Pops.
What's on your mind?
I can't explain it. Navigating without a compass, eyes waiting, started to wonder. Metamorphosis, the loss of who you thought you is.
When your kid can't find the language, help them find the lyrics. Listen to the Sound It Out album and get tips and tools to start a conversation at sounditouttogether.org. Brought to you by Ad Council and Pivotal Ventures.
Just leave it alone. Carolyn writes about leaving the leaves. The weather has finally cooled off a little here in Memphis, which is where we are located, and it feels more like autumn. The leaves are changing colors beautifully and are starting to fall. But it's time to rake, right? In the cold. Or at least mulch mow. Well, maybe you don't even have to do that this year. According to the USDA, we should all leave the leaves. The idea behind this campaign is to avoid sending bagged fallen leaves to landfills and instead let them be, allowing them to naturally decompose over the winter. According to the EPA, leaves and other yard debris account for more than 13% of the nation's solid waste, a whopping 33 million tons every year. Instead of contributing to landfills, leave the leaves. They turn into nutrient-rich organic mulching matter that also shelters hibernating pollinators and other beneficial insects. Critters ranging from turtles and toads to lizards, birds, mammals, and invertebrates rely on leaf litter for food, shelter, and nesting material. Many moth and butterfly caterpillars overwinter in fallen leaves before emerging in the spring. It is important to consider the types of leaves you have and where they have landed. Whole leaves should not be allowed to remain on sidewalks, where they could create a slipping hazard. Although turf grasses can handle a light scattering of leaves, a thick layer would threaten their health. In regions that experience snow cover, moisture could become trapped between leaves and lawn, encouraging mold, mildew, and fungal infections. In areas without snow, whole leaves would likely smother the lawn, block moisture and sunlight from reaching the soil. Fallen leaves are nature's mulch, meant to protect and build soil, insulate plant roots, and shelter life, as they do on the forest floor. Why waste that precious resource? Rather than the tedious task of raking and bagging leaves and having them go to a landfill, the best way to reduce greenhouse gases and benefit your garden is to leave the leaves. Check out this and other blogs at arbitragetrade.com/blog.
They are our love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Thaaaa Pick of the Day! Arbitrage algorithms have signaled a possible uptrend in the future for Guggenheim Currency Shares Japanese Yen Trust. That's a mouthful. It's an ETF, and it is under the symbol FXY. It's known for its exposure to the Japanese yen, both long and short, and the fund offers a simple strategy as it holds Japanese yen in a deposit account. Closed Tuesday at $62.99, 52-week high of $73.10, and a 52-week low of $61.09. Remember, ETFs tend to trade in a channel. We are not financial advisors, and please do your own research. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.